Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a house with peaked roof. You're going to start out with two vanishing points on your paper. You just need to make one on each side, close to the edge, and about halfway from the top to the bottom. It doesn't have to be exact, but just approximately halfway. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to make a horizon line that's just going to go across the paper. That basically separates the sky from the ground. Nothing in particular. You can usually just connect your two vanishing points, make a line straight across there. You're going to make the corner of your house first by making a vertical line. It needs to be parallel to the edge of your paper, and it's straight up and down. You're going to make it a little bit above the vanishing points or the horizon line and a little bit below. You're going to use your left vanishing point to make the top edge of the left side of your house, and also the bottom edge by going to that vanishing point. So it's going to create a triangle. You'll want to draw lightly because you're going to have to erase some of this when you're finished. You're going to use your right vanishing point to make the right side of your house. That will be the top edge, and the bottom edge making another triangle. You're going to make a vertical line just like the first one that you made, and it's going to be the left side, far left side of the left side of your house. And it just needs to be a vertical line. So technically you can erase this part over here except for your vanishing point now. On the right side, you're going to do the same thing to create the right side of your house. The next thing that you need to do is figure out where the middle of this side is, because your peak of your roof needs to be in the center. If it's not in the center, then your house is going to look completely ridiculous. So since this is going back in space away from you, you need to establish where the center is, and the way to do that is by making lines that go across at a diagonal. So you're going to go from the top corner at the top left to the bottom right, and you do the same thing from the bottom left to the top right. Where these intersect is going to be the center of that side. That's where you're going to make a vertical line, and it's going to go up as tall as you want your house to be. That's going to be where the peak of the roof is. So the next thing you need to do is draw a line from the top corner of your house all the way through the peak and all the way off the edge of your paper. You're going to draw a line straight up from your left vanishing point. Where these two lines intersect is going to create a third vanishing point. You're only going to use this vanishing point for one thing, and that's going to be to create the line that creates a parallel line to this line. So it'll be the back edge of the roof. And it's going to go like this. We have to create the top edge of the roof, and it's going to go from this point to this vanishing point in the back. So it's going to create a line like that. And then the only thing that's left is to go from the peak of the roof down and just basically connect the dots. Once you've established that, you are ready to start erasing. So what you're going to do next is go through and erase all this extra stuff that you don't really need on your house. These were just showing you where the lines go to so that you wouldn't get confused about where to make the lines. So what that's going to look like is this once you erase everything.